Oh, yeah. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? You're back with your boy Muzzy McGee. McGee. Sorry, I didn't say McGee. Anyway, I was just saying, I'm really, really excited, and that's why I'm tripping over my words because of the fact that I just finished my 100th instrumental today. And I'm really excited about that. It's March 1st, 2026. It's one of the biggest objectives I had was to get to 100 days. I did 100 days, 101 days, 100 instrumentals. And I've been posting them regularly every single day. And I got to that milestone today. I'm at 131 subscribers, which puts me at plus, 19, 31, 12 subscribers more than what I had last month. It's been really, really good. And I just wanted to say, guys, shout out to all you guys for being here. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for all the love and support. I hope that you will continue to love and support what I'm doing here. Keep sending me good vibes, guys. Whatever it is you guys are sending my way, it's really awesome. It's really been really transformative for me personally, in the sense that I've been able to achieve these objectives because I've had wind in my sails, and that's you guys, and I appreciate that. You know, it's a really weird reference to make, but again, I don't care because today is a really good day, so I'm hoping that people aren't going to bring me down. It's been a pretty good day. And having you guys be here for that and help me through this process, and it's been really, really exceptional, to say the least. So shout out to you guys for being here. Again, I go by the name Muzzy McGee, not McGee, which is what I said earlier. That's my bad, shotties. I did not mean to say that. Please don't cancel me. Okay? Love you. Bye. I'm just kidding. I go by the name Muzzy McGee. This is my channel. This is what I'm trying to build. And for those of you who are confused about that, I'm going to go over my spiel real quick. I'm going to try to get this open. For some reason, it's not letting me do so. Oh, here it is. Technology always gets me going. Anyway, I go by the name Muzzy McGee. This is my channel. This is what I'm trying to build. And for those of you who are confused about that, this is my spiel. This channel is about 4 things. The first 2 things involve the live stream, and the live stream is broken down into 2 individual parts, the practice session and the improvisational section. The practice session is where I practice and you practice, and we practice as a collective, so we can get from the intermediate to the advanced, from the advanced to the expert, and from the expert onto the virtuoso levels of guitar playing. We do that by following a basic structure with interchangeable things within it. Start with warm-ups, scales, chords, different picking patterns, different strumming patterns, different chords and voicings, different chord progressions, different lick of the weeks, and different cover songs that we can use to help build the foundation that we need to do the second thing, which is about me creating the best music I can. Well, it's about me doing the improvisational section, which is about me improving on the live stream and you getting to sit on your throne of judgment and letting me know if I'm doing good, bad, or terribly, or okay. You get to let me know that in the comment section, in the chat section, or you can just send me a message privately. But go ahead and like those videos just to begin with, because it's helpful. It helps me move up in the algorithm, helps me get more subscribers and things of that nature. So that's, really, really great too. So, but it's my hope that you will not only feel comfortable, but confident enough to go into the playlist section of my channel and use those backing tracks, play against those backing tracks, and record yourself playing against those backing tracks where you can upload them to YouTube, share them with me, and then after getting your permission, I would very much like to talk about them. Not show them, but talk about how you guys attack the fretboard using the songs that I've used, how I've attacked the fretboard using those exact same songs, and what we can do as a collective to get better. All of those things are in service to the third thing, which is what the whole channel is about. The whole channel is about me creating the best music I can in Logic Pro X. It's about me. I will be singing, songwriting, writing different guitar parts, writing different synthesizer parts, creating different sounds, doing different sound design projects. So 100% of the stuff I'll be putting out there will obviously be in an effort for me to get better. The other 10% will be music that I will be creating 90% of it will be music I'll be creating for myself personally, and the other 10% will be reserved for music that I'm creating either with content creators or short film people who work in the short film industry, as well as other musicians. So as we split into 2 equal parts, depending on, I guess, what time of the year whoever is trying to get whatever it is they're trying to do. Because the projects obviously are different. There's a different aspect to both those. Doesn't matter. Anyway, the last thing I say is that basically when people don't really watch the channel still serves for me as where I've been, where I am, and where I'm trying to go sort of situation. But also when I get to go back and look at these videos and see the comments, some people make really, really good constructive criticism type comments where it gives me the opportunity to really look at them, reassess where I'm at, and say to myself, are these changes free? Is this something I've been thinking about beforehand? Is this something that's true? And I really get to really reflect on those things and really try to make the channel better. And that's really, really helpful. It also helps me because when people like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, it helps me do less of the second thing because when I get to 500 or 1,000 subscribers, I can get into the Amazon affiliate program with the YouTube partnership program and things of that nature. And those will enable me to do, or will allow me to do less of the second thing, which is to ask people to donate to the channel. I'm trying to make this channel net zero, which means it's at no cost to you and at no cost to me whatsoever, meaning picks and strings and stuff I can pay for basically by myself, the energy in case things break or having problems with my computer or whatever. It helps me make those things net zero so they're at zero cost cost to me and at zero cost to you guys. But until that period of time happens, I ask people to donate to the channel if you can. Again, you don't have to, but here are 2 ways that you can donate, provided that's something you'd like to do. The first way you can donate is through my Ko-fi account. I will make that link available in the chat. It's already available in the description. That is ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee, and you can donate as little as €1 to the channel or more, provided that's something you want to do. The other way you can donate through to the channel is through my cryptocurrency referral links. Now, again, the channel has nothing to do with cryptocurrency. I'm not telling you what you should and shouldn't do with your money, but in the event that you've thought about it and you want to get involved in the cryptocurrency space, I have 4 platforms on which you can trade. And when you use those that are in the description of the videos, when you use those links, you can and you spend $50 or more, they will offer you these perks and benefits, whatever they are, $20 cash back, $50 off trading fees, whatever it is they offer you, they will in turn offer me as I'm the referring client. And because I'm using 15 to 20% of my total gains to reinvest back into the platform, that's how it helps out with the channel. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice, and I'm not telling you what you should and shouldn't do with your money. So, but if you have any questions about it, please ask me. I love cryptocurrency. I love talking about it. I love talking about its applications in the future, Web 3.0, things of that nature. So I love having those conversations, but off stream. Lastly, guys, the easiest way to help out with the channel, obviously, is to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is ultimately the biggest goal. The second way you can do so, or the biggest way, obviously, is not only like, commenting, subscribing, but sharing this video with people who are interested in trying to either watch me try to get better or just people who want to work out because, practicing, everybody knows practicing is not fun. It's boring, it's repetitive, it's a lot of things, but practicing together makes it a lot more fun. So hopefully you will join me for that reason. But if you want to just watch and just want to see a guy get better at what he's trying to do, then that would be great too. So do that, like, comment, subscribe to me on YouTube. But another way to help out is by subscribing to me across all platforms. I'm currently on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, and now Discord. Help me grow those other platforms, whether I'm active on them or not, will inevitably help me grow my YouTube channel. Help me grow my YouTube channel, which is the ultimate goal, will inevitably help me grow those other platforms because one hand washes the other, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and type this stuff into the chat, so give me about 2 minutes here, and then we're going to get started. Happy Sunday? Yeah. Happy Sunday to everybody. Let me go ahead and type this in here. Also, I'm going to post a lick of the week so that you guys can have that too. We're doing a new lick of the week, obviously. It's a new day. I'm also going to go ahead and post the Guitar Triad Dictionary so that you guys can have that. And one last thing, guys. Let me just go ahead and type this real quick. Happy Sunday, y'all. Shout out to you guys for being here. I appreciate all you guys for being here. I know that it's not always easy to be here, especially on a Sunday. It is never easy to be here. I just want to thank you all again for being here. I'm going to go ahead and put on the online metronome and we can get started here today. I made it, again, if you weren't here at the very beginning of the video, I am now at 100 consecutive, well, 100 technically speaking. I did 100 instrumentals in 101 days because I got sick on Christmas, or on Christmas Eve, really. And yeah. I'm very happy to say that I have completed that task. Now, the only thing I've set forth for next month is I'm going to be adding guitar, or for the next 100 days is just going to be adding guitar to every single track that I post. Now, I haven't decided because I've got to do various different, try to mix up the patterns, because a lot of patterns I had started to they sound a lot the same, because I just need to open my mind and diversify what I'm creating. But yeah, the first number one main goal was to put those out there 100 days. And the next one is to make them sound varied, but also adding a guitar track. So I haven't figured out how I'm going to do that, but we'll talk about that on Tuesday, because Monday I'm only going to have a 20-minute, 25-minute session on tomorrow, because of the way things are set up for me tomorrow. It's just going to be crazy. So shout out to you guys. Happy Sunday, y'all. Let's get right to it. We're at 110 beats per minute, not 112, 110. I'm going to turn up the volume so that you guys can hear the click track, but it's going to make it sound like I am a little bit delayed. So I don't know why that is. Well, actually I do two mics. All I have is two mics. That's a Nas song. All I have is one mic. Anyway, alternate spider picking pattern from the 1st to the 16th fret. Yeah, I know. Staying in the same position, so we're not muffing topping, nor are we quasimodoing. Okay? Let's go. That was one of the better ones that I've done. I'm going to turn up the volume here just a little bit more. I got to turn up the metronome. Again, guys, if you see that I'm not answering questions, please don't take it personally, because there's nothing personal about it. Sometimes I do not get to see these messages right away, because I have to toggle back between 2 or 3 different screens at the same time, because I don't have like one of those. I don't know if it's called a launch pad. I don't know what it's called, but whatever that device is that allows you to toggle back between those 2 different screens, it's like a little, whatever it is. It's a little button thing. I don't have that right now because your boy poor. But I'm rich in spirit, y'all. That's what matters. 190 beats per minute. We're doing the John Petrucci Bite of the Mosquito style exercise. Let's get it going. Now we're going to do the alternate spider picking pattern from the 1st to the 16th fret at 190 beats per minute. Y'all, let's get it going. I'm still working on this picking grip, so, bear with me here. I'm having a little bit of difficulty with my upstrokes still. let's get right into the chromatic tapping from the 1st to the 16th fret at 190 beats per minute before we get to sweep picking exercise numero uno. Well, obviously the Brandon Dion one first, but yeah. Turn this down before I blow people's eardrums out of their face holes, and that is not what we're trying to do on this channel. I promise you that. Let's get right into the Brandon Dion sweep picking exercises at 100, and we moved up to 150 last week, I believe. So we're gonna do 150, 160, 170. Yeah, trying to move these things up. Again, I've been doing those for like 3 or 4 months at that same tempo. I try not to move things up too quickly or to make too many changes because I don't really have that many people watching the channel, and I don't have my OBS like to the point where I can make it so that people can see in the background what I'm doing. So it's just easier when I do it like as slowly as I possibly can. But in order for me to progress, sometimes I got to make changes as well too. So, shout out you guys for being here, guys. If you haven't done so already, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I am at 131 subscribers in the month of March. I cannot tell you how elated I am for that. But also, I finished my 100th instrumental in 101 days. Please check those out. Like those videos, and just comment on them after you like the videos and let me know what you think of them. I will be doing guitar on all of the instrumentals I put up after this point, not today or tomorrow, but after, because I've got or not tomorrow, starting on, I'll say Wednesday. I'm going to start posting instrumentals every single day with me playing guitar, and I don't know if I'm going to do 5 a week or if I'm going to do all 7 days and then just post one thing a weekend. So I don't know. Post one song that I do, an original, not even just original, something that I write lyrics-wise, singing-wise, talking-wise, whatever, and playing guitar on those as well. So we'll figure that out. Let's get right to it. We're working on Brandon Dion sweep picking exercise at 190 beats per minute, or 150 beats per minute, then 160, then 170. Shout out you. Let's go. 150 sounded okay. Didn't start great, but it did go okay. Let's see if we can do it at 160. Let's see what we can do here. .160 was not as great, but again, we're pushing the tempo literally. See if I can get back here, if this would be a little bit easier so I get a little bit more in the frame. That's weird. That's the weirdest. Like, how does 170 sound better than both of those other two? That's crazy. That's crazy. It's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs crazy. Let's work on sweep picking exercise numero uno. Okay, shout out you guys. Happy Sunday, y'all. Let's get right to it. I hope you guys had a good weekend. Hopefully you guys don't have to work too early tomorrow. For those of you who don't remember, again, tomorrow I'm only doing a part session tomorrow because of the work schedule that I have. So I just want to be clear about that. I'm going to post it later, but again, yeah. Let's move up to 160. Well, 160 wasn't bad. Wasn't terrible. For me, it was pretty good. But overall, I got to do better than just pretty good. You know what I mean? Like, got to get these things better than that. And 170. We're going to see how it goes at 170. Let's get it going, y'all. Happy Sunday, y'all. A little rushing, a little dragging there in the middle parts of it. But again, 170 is just something we started doing last week. So, you know, that is to be expected. That is what it is. Guys, we're going to go right into the scales. In the scales, we're going to be doing the G sharp, A flat major scale, followed by the G sharp, A flat, or just followed by the A major scale. And then we're going into the G sharp, A flat minor pentatonic scale, followed by the A minor pentatonic scale. That's a Kendrick Lamar situation right here. We're going to get right into it, and we're going to do the backwards and forwards thing. It's going to get crazy in our brains, but we're going to get trying to doing it backwards, forwards. So we're going to start in the G sharp, A flat major scale. We're going to start in the first position and go all the way up to the 8th. And then when we go to the A major scale, we're going to play it down. So we're going to go from the 8th position to the first position. We don't know what's going to happen with our brains. We're going to try to figure this thing out. Let's get it going. We're still at 190 beats per minute. Okay, we're going to do the same thing for the minor pentatonic scales. And this may be a huge mistake, but it's a fun way to develop neuroplasticity and just doing things that your brains aren't used to. You have to throw things at your brain that your brain doesn't normally used to seeing. So it helps you memorize things better, helps you get things down better. So let's go. Second position, F sharp, G sharp, A flat major scale at 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, G sharp, A flat major scale at 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, G major scale, G sharp, A flat major scale at 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position? Yeah, it should be fifth position. Fifth position, G sharp, A flat major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Where's fourth position? Fifth position. Sixth position, G sharp, A flat major scale at 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Seventh position, G sharp, A flat major scale at 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Seventh position. No, that was seventh position. Now we're going to the eighth position, or the octave position of the G sharp, A flat major scale at 190 beats per minute. Yeah, let's go. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go backwards. We're going to start in the 8th position of the G sharp A flat major scale at 190 beats per minute and work our way from the 8th position all the way to the 1st position, and the A major scale. My bad, shotties. Seventh position, A major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Sixth position, A major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. There we go. Fifth position, A major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, A major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, A major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Second position, A major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the first position of the A major scale at 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Now we're going to get right into the, I want to say the minor pentatonics. We're going to start with the G sharp A flat minor pentatonic scale in first position, I believe. So last week we ended up with that. So let me see. Yeah, it's got to be that. First position, G sharp A flat minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. First position. Let's go. Second position, G sharp A flat minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, G sharp A flat minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Why, but rocking back and forth makes, I don't know if that's like a tick or something, but it makes me feel better when I like do that, and like I feel like I can play more on beat that way. It's really weird. I don't know why. It's also super fun. Let me see. 1, 2, 3. Fourth position, G sharp A flat minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Telling you, I don't know why that works. It makes me feel so much more comfortable. Anyway, fifth position, fifth position, G sharp A flat minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Not tell you why it is. I feel like I can visualize it better when I'm moving back and forth. That's crazy. Sixth position, octave position, G sharp A flat minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Let's go. Now we're going to go into the sixth position, starting with the sixth position of the A minor pentatonic scale. Kendrick Lamar, baby. Let's go. We're going to start in the sixth position, then we're going to go back to the first position, okay? So it's here. Fifth position, A minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, A minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, A minor pentatonic scale. Is that third position? Yep. A minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Second position, A minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. I don't know why rocking back and forth makes it so much more comfortable. I have no idea why. Does that work for any of you guys? Let me know in the comment section. It does for me. It's really weird. Let's get right into the last one, which is the A minor pentatonic scale in first position. Just moved up. Yeah. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to turn off the metronome because we do not need it for this section. We're going to find the A note. That's the thing we're going to do. We're going to play Find the Note. Find the A note this week. That's what we're doing, okay? Yeah. So we're going to play Find the A note. This exercise was recommended by Joe Satriani. You guys should know what this is at this point. Find the note literally using the plus 12, minus 12 method. If you know its position below the 12th fret on the same string, you can find its position above the 12th fret simply by adding 12 to that number. If you're similarly or conversely, depending on how you look at the glass, if you know its position above the 12th fret or what fret number it is above the 12th fret, you're going to subtract 12 from that number, and that's how you find its lower position, its lower octave position on the same string. That applies to every string individually, okay? Except for the two E strings. And we're in standard tuning of E, A, D, G, B, in case that was not clear for all of you newcomers. Happy Sunday, y'all. And if you guys haven't done so already, I would love for you to like the videos, subscribe to the channel, consider sharing it with your friends, but also please, guys, I'm at 100 official instrumentals I put out. I would love to hear you guys' feedback on some of that stuff, or just like the videos and then comment on afterwards. If you don't like them afterwards, you can just, you can tell me that privately, but just like those videos, help me get higher priority so I can continue to move this thing forward. I appreciate all you guys for being here. Happy March 1st also. All right, I'm gonna get to these before I start screwing around on my guitar, noodling around, and not getting things done. So we're at strings 5 and 17, or frets 5 and 17 on the E string. Again, you add 5 to 12, you get 17. You subtract 12 from 17, you get 5, guys. It is that simple. Same on the high E string. It's going to be and 5 and 17 on the high E string as well. Which puts us at 5 and 17 on the low E string. Then we go to the A string, which means we're already in A. So we're at open to 12 on the A string. You get it. That was so smart. Now back to, 5 and 17 on the low E string. 5, 17 on the low E string, which puts us at 5 and 17 on the high E string before we go to the B string, which I think is going to put us at 10. Yep, 10 and 22 on the B string. Now back to 5 and 17 on the high E string before moving back to the low E string. Again, 5 and 17 on that one as well. Then, because the A string is open, you play open at 12. Add 12 to 0, you get 12. You subtract 12 from 12, and you get 0. It's that simple. Now when you go to the D string, we were at 5, so now we're at 7. 5 and 17 on the D string. 7 and 19 on the D string. Before we go back to open at 12 on the A string. Now back to 5 and 17 on the low E string. And back to 5 and 17 on the high E string. And back to 10 and 22 on the B string before we go to the G string, which puts us at, I want to say 2. 2 and 14 on the G string. Then back to 7 and 19 on the D string. Then back to open at 12 on the A string. And we're going to finish up right here with 5 and 17 on the low E string. Like this with the slides. And as Scoochie Boochie would say, yeah. We're going to get right into the guitar triads. I'm an idiot. We're going to get right into the triads. Shout out to you guys for being here. We're doing the major triad, so we're going to be doing the, you should see it's written A flat. A flat and G sharp are sonically identical, guys. When you see it written like that and you're confused, if you see something that has a flat next to it, just know that it's lower. If you take it up a letter lower, which for A, because there's only A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. Okay, there's no H in the other letters of the alphabet. Those are the only ones that they use. Unless you're in one of those languages, they say do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, which we say as well, but people will actually refer to notes that way, and I think that's weird. But I didn't learn it that way. A flat and G sharp and A flat are sonically identical. Okay, the position's going to be identical. The notes are going to be the same as far as what they look like on the fretboard. But if you're looking at sheet music, that is the only time it's going to look different. Most of the time, guitar players don't read sheet music, so I don't feel like that's something I really have to go over. I don't read guitar sheet music, but I know how to read music. So if I have to read it, if I'm obliged to read it, I can read it. But if you have any questions about that, I'd be happy to answer them. I don't know if I can answer them on stream, but just let me know. Let me know. So we're at... Is that the one? Yep. We're going right into strings 5, 4, and 3, which is the A, the D, and the G string. I go over these about 3 times a piece, up and down. So. strings 4, 3, and 2, which is going to put us at the G, the G, that's D, G, and B strings. So. We're going to go right into this, so it's not this one right here. So. Okay, that's what it is. Now we're going to go right into the A major chords, because we do G sharp, A flat, then the A major chords, and we're going to go into the minor equivalents. So we're going to be here. So here and here. Okay. Here and here. Again. Right here, strings A, D, and G. Again. Strings 4, 3, and 2 sound like this. Now let's get right into the bottom 4 string chords before we go right into the major chords, or the minor chords. My bad, shotties. Again. Now let's go right into these minor chords, y'all. We're going to start with the A sharp, G flat minor chords. Let's go right into the second position, or the strings 5, 4, and 3, okay? And that's going to be the A, the G, the D, and the G string. So now the strings D, G, and B. So Again. Now we're going to finish up with these G minor, A minor chords. I'm sorry. And then we're going to get A minor, A minor chords. Kendrick Lamar, baby. Yeah, I'm markedly way worse at those than I am at the other ones, by far. So it is what it is. Got to keep working, got to keep pushing. Let's get right into it, guys. So this was the A flat, G sharp one. So right here. Again. Strings 5, 4, and 3 are the A, the D, and the G string. So we're going right there. Let's get right into the strings DGB. let's go to the bottom 4-string chorus, or bottom 3-string chorus. Sounds like this. Now we're finished with the chords, which suck, but you know, it is what it is. You got to get it done. Now we get to go to the lick of the week. We've not done this lick of the week before, so I posted that into the chat. Please like this guy's videos. It's Antonio Visario again. This is what it sounds like. Well, I got to turn the volume on. Okay, well, that's the riff. It's a harder one, so it's let me see which one that they. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Oh. Okay, so it sounds like this. Oh, I'm not gonna get past this first pitch bend. Oh, it's not even the right one, so it's. that's all the time I'm going to have to work on that one today. That's the first start. It's a first start. You guys got to start somewhere. So I want people to understand, like, we're not going to get it on the first try. Some of these exercises are going to be way more difficult than others. I just pick them out based on which ones interest me during the week, and hopefully those are things that will help us get better. These little ones, these smaller ones from Antonio Visadio are really good because they help us get those little nuggets that we can use in our improvisational stuff. So that's why we're doing them. Again, check out the instrumentals I've been posting, guys, every single day, because it would be really helpful to get some feedback on some of those things, especially if you're a producer. But again, shout out to you guys. Happy Sunday. Let's get right into the OD Polyphia riff that we're going to work on at 150 beats per minute that we started doing last week. I'm going to learn the rest of that riff hopefully this week. I just have so much shit I had to do. I was trying to learn it like 2 weeks ago, the rest of it. So I got to figure that out. We will have that conversation when it comes to it. This is 150. We're going to work on it. We're going to try to get done a bunch of times. I want to keep playing through those, but I'm just not going to have enough time today, guys. I got to get right through these other backing tracks now. We try to get these done about an hour, hour and a half every single day, guys. And, well, hour and a half, really. So let me get through these. Let's get through these. Open up another YouTube. And then we're going to get right. We're going to, like I said, today we're doing the because we're in the key of A, or that's the natural note that we're working on this week. We're doing G sharp, A flat, and then the A natural. That's what we're working on. Okay, we're working right on those, and that's what we're going to do. Okay, it's charged. It's set up. Let me get right to the A major backing tracks. A major backing tracks. Shout out to you guys. Happy Sunday, y'all. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to turn the volume down on this. Reason why you guys got to... I try not to... I can't really load these videos in advance. For whatever reason, my computer is... it's an old computer, so it's not like old, like, oh, I bought it 3 years ago. My computer's 14 years old, give or take. That means it's going to come with some problems, some difficulties. So the problem I'm having now is loading these videos. And so I don't load them beforehand because of the fact that it takes... it'll make my connection sort of bug out. I don't know why. One thing, you think one thing's not associated with the other, but apparently they both are. It messes with my browser. It makes the lag time crazy on it. Oh, here we go. The chords on this one are A major, E major, B minor. was one of the coolest endings I've ever done personally. That was an accident too. I didn't even see it going. That's dope. That's dope, man. What a good day. What a beautiful day, man. For me personally, I've just been working so hard, just finally get that 100 in. Really, it's just that every once in a while, it's like you get those moments. Like 90% of your days are just like grind, and it gets tough sometimes. And then when you just knock something out that sounds really cool, it's like that 90% makes all that worth it. You know what I mean? I think it's not even like elation; it's relief. I don't know if you know the difference. Like it's like when you work really hard towards a goal, it's like you're not like happy because you've accomplished that goal. You're relieved because all your work is finally paid off, and that's what it feels like. So I hope you guys are working with me on some of this stuff and seeing yourselves get better too. I would love to know what people are, if people are actually feeling comfortable and confident more in their skill set after, at least coming onto these sessions with me, or at least I hope that you're picking up your guitar every day. I think that that's a really important thing too if you're trying to work on that. Shout out to you guys. Again, if you haven't done so already, I would love for you guys to check out my instrumentals. I've been posting them every single day. I've done it for 100 days. I've posted 101 days. I've posted 100 instrumentals. The only reason it was that way is because I got sick on New Year's. Yeah, it wasn't really technically speaking sick. I had a situation with a tooth. My whole face was fucking swollen. It was crazy. It's like a balloon. When you go back and watch that video, it's like I look like a fish. A weird lopsided fish. I think I can comment on my own body. Will I get canceled for that if I comment on myself? I hope so. I'm shaming my face. But yeah, it was swollen, so it was just too much. I think Tylenol I had wasn't working either. It was awful. But yeah, so I posted 100 of those instrumentals, and I would love to hear what people think about them. Just like those videos, check them out. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. As long as you're being respectful to other people in there and it's not violating YouTube guidelines, YouTube community guidelines, I really don't care what people say. And I say that now, knowing deep down I've seen the internet. And I know some of y'all be crazy out there. I know some of y'all read some next stuff on there, some next shit. This is another example as to why I don't load these videos beforehand. Because this one, look how long it takes. This one's an A major too, but okay. A major, so A, F sharp minor. And we're back to D. And we go to E. We're back to A. F sharp minor, two. Back to E. first D. Those for me were two above average backing track sessions, improvisational sections for me. I usually don't hit them that good every single time. That's crazy. I don't know what's happening to me today. Y'all are sending some good vibes my way, because that's actually, for me, that's really fucking good. And that's not saying much, because I'm not a very great guitar player, but I'm trying to get there. That's why I did this channel, so we can practice together and we can get better together and we can continue to push each other to move to the next level. That's basically what the channel's about. That and me producing the dopest instrumentals, which you guys should check out. I spend about an hour and a half on these every single day. I've done 100 and almost 100 consecutive days, with the exception of the one day that I wasn't able to be here because of my face being swelled up on New Year's. And I was here for the live stream session, and then I said, that's all Muzzy can handle today. So that's what we're going to do. Guys, I go by the name Muzzy McGee. This is my channel. This is what I'm trying to build. For those of you who don't know what this is about, I'm going to go ahead and go over my spiel real quick. I don't really like to do it too much at the end, but I like people to hear it just so that they have it. So the channel is basically about four things. The first two things involve the live stream. The live stream is broken down into two individual parts: the practice session, the improvisational section. And we use that skill set to help build the foundation for what we need to do. And the third thing, which is what the whole channel is about. The whole channel is about me using my skill set, my understanding of guitar, the fretboard, and music theory to create the best music I can in Logic Pro X, which is my digital audio workstation of choice. Please check out those instrumentals, guys. I would love to hear your feedback on them. Like them first, and then comment whatever you want at the bottom. That'd be great. So I'm creating the best music I can. 100% of the stuff I'll be putting out there will be stuff for me. 100% of stuff I'll be putting out there musically, especially with Logic Pro X, will be music that I'm creating for me in an effort to get better. 90% of which will be music I'm creating for myself personally, and the other 10% will be music I'm creating for myself and for other musicians, as well as other people who are working in the short film industry in the area in which I live. So some of that's YouTube shorts, some of that's just people just making short films, so different things of that nature. And lastly, when people don't really watch the channel still serves for me as a where I am, where I've been, and where I'm trying to go sort of situation, because I keep all these videos under the playlist section of my channel so that people can see them. I can go back, rewatch them, and see what I can do to make these things better. I also ask people to like, comment, subscribe to the channel, not only so I can just get the likes and comments and subscriptions, but it's because I can get to the YouTube partnership program once I get to 500 and 1,000, start moving up that way, so I can make this channel net zero for you and net zero for me, meaning that's at zero cost to you and zero cost to me. That is my number one first objective priority, is to make this channel as free as possible. At least the live stream as free as possible for everyone involved, especially the spectators, people watching, people who are working with me as well. So I guess not really students, because we're training together. I'm not a teacher. We're just more students. So anyway, Yeah, but so until that moment happens, I have to ask people to donate to the channel. Again, you don't have to, but if you want to, it does help out with the channel. Check out my Ko-fi account. That's ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee. You can donate as little as €1 to the channel. That is available in the chat. It's also available in the description. You can donate as little as €1 if you'd like to do so. The next thing you can do is you can check out my cryptocurrency referral links. Again, this channel has nothing to do with cryptocurrency, but in the event that you want to get involved, you can check out the instrumental. Check out the description of the video. If you spend $50 or more using any of these platforms, they will offer you perks and benefits. As they're my referral links, they will offer me the same perks that they're offering you, whether it be $20 cash back or X dollars off of transaction fees or whatever it is. They'll offer me the same thing. And because I'm using 15 to 20% of my total gains, this is the last year I'll be doing it to reinvest back into the channel. That's how it helps out with the channel. And lastly, guys, the easiest way to help me grow this channel is by liking, commenting, and subscribing to my YouTube channel and sharing it with your friends. There's people who are interested, who want to get involved, who want to practice their guitar, or if they just want to see somebody get better, if they just want to listen to instrumentals, they can do that, okay? And helping them by watching my channel, watching these videos, getting them as many plays as possible, but also giving constructive criticism when necessary. All that stuff is really helpful to me and to the channel. So if you guys do that on the YouTube channel, it helps me grow my YouTube channel. Similarly, if you subscribe to me across all platforms, whether I'm active on them or not, I'm currently available on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, and now Discord as of a month ago or 6 weeks ago. Helping me grow those platforms will inevitably help me grow my YouTube channel, and helping me grow my YouTube channel will inevitably help me grow those other platforms, because one hand washes the other. Ladies and gentlemen, happy Sunday to all you guys. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Again, before I get stuff out of here, I just wanted to make sure that I tell you guys, please check out the instrumentals. Today, I've hit day 100 of the instrumentals. 100 I put up in 101 days. I'm going to keep pushing. I know that I will make an announcement later on this week as to what I'll be doing for the next section of this. But until then, I'm going to keep producing instrumentals. Tomorrow I'm going to post one. And again, tomorrow I'm only doing an improvisational session for the live stream, because I am bombarded tomorrow. I have so much shit to do tomorrow. So I apologize for that. In case you guys forgot, I will probably post something about it later if I do remember. I got a scoochie boochie skedaddle up on out of here, y'all. Shout out to you guys for being here. Happy Sunday, y'all. I go by the name Muzzy McGee. This is my channel. This is what I'm trying to build, and I'm going to continue to build this channel brick by brick and as organically as possible. But with your help, we can make it happen more quickly. Hey, love you. Bye. Happy March the 1st as well. Happy March the 1st.